You gotta remember your pole and your gimbal. I've been running the old DB Snow Pro 32. If I can't fit it in here, I probably shouldn't bring it up. That's my theory. It's got a sketchy bottle opener. Ooh, let me. It's a crazy place, Saas Fee. I'm on day 26 right now. And honestly, a lot of the footage we have to hold on to because I've been shooting for this new Olympic documentary. Let's roll through a couple of my favorite shots. I think at the top spot, we have Brock's method. No brainer. Zeb's back 10 was pretty insane. And from the last video, just getting to rip with Brandon was one of my favorite all-in-all moments. Fat Gabe stopped by, which was dope. I caught him on the deck. Dude, honestly, Stax has kind of been out for a little bit with a knee injury, but he came back looking like nothing happened. When I haven't been shooting for the old commercial work and dock work, Dimitri and I have been grinding. We've been testing out Max 2, Hero 13, all the different lenses. Next stop is Alaska. I got a condo. Gonna go up, figure out my truck, organize the gear so we're ready to kind of go up there whenever we want. You know, that's gonna be kind of later in the season. We're gonna start things off going to Mammoth with Brandon Davis. Him and I are kind of just gonna be bouncing around together throughout most of the season. We're gonna hit a bunch of resorts, basically November, December, January. So if there's anywhere you guys want us to go, let me know. And also January 10th to the 17th, we have a week at Alkaline Lodge in Japan. There might still be a couple spots left on that. There's a couple people signed up. We're gonna be out there ripping for the week. It's making YouTube shit, you know? But yeah, let's hop into like just a couple favorite moments from the year. You know, it's been a busy one. Pretty cool looking back on everything. It's been a wild one. Dimitri buying his lift ticket. Look at that guy. Good old Lorenzo. Oh, we got Josie. How excited have you been for the last 2 days off?
Well, we had 10 sunny days and now finally some weather. So
yeah.
It's bound to happen.
There's a curse when there's too much sun, huh?
Yeah.
How are you doing? Look at you. You look so beautiful back here. This is gondola ride, probably 20th gondola ride up here. Basically, most of this month has been working on the Olympic documentary and then doing a couple random little commercial things here and there. But Brandon Davis and Dimitri came out, and a big focus for us was kind of like testing out the new Max 2 and then the Hero 13 with the new Fluid Pro AI gimbal. Whoa! And we've been shooting the 2025 modules for the GimbalGod Academy. So if you do have it already, there's a whole new UI experience where it's going to be much easier to like look through all the videos, check out the information below. If you have any questions, you can actually comment right there on the lesson. Yeah, if you want to go on and get the class now, I'm gonna give 20% off, and then all the new modules regarding Max 2, Hero 13, the new GP log color grades. We're gonna have LUTs and power grades for DaVinci specific. All that's gonna drop early November. And then kind of throughout this season, Greg White and I, he's the colorist who's helping build these LUTs, so they're actually like color sciencely matched for the GP log. It's not just something I'm working on. I kind of come out with like a color I'm thinking on, and then Greg helps me tune it so you're actually like not breaking the file in post. All of that coming out early November. We've been over the last year doing a lot of work with Crown Mountain Guides. They are probably, in my opinion, the most professional operation up in Alaska. And I worked with them quite a bit over the last 2 years. We have a video coming out next week on kind of like all the different adventures we got into over the season, and we did a bunch of cool summer stuff. They got a new fly fishing program. It's pretty sick to just like go out and explore Alaska in the summer. That was new for me. And that's kind of the next stop on the list after Saas Fee. Is I'm gonna go up there, kind of dial everything in, and then as soon as my life feels semi together, I think we're going to meet Brandon Davis in Mammoth for opening weekend on the 14th. If they open earlier, we're still going to be there around the 14th. So if you're in town, stop by and say what up. We're just going to be kind of lapping, making YouTube videos. And that's kind of, I feel like Brandon and I's plan, like November, December, January, we're just going to kind of resort hop and, you know, kind of hit as many different places as we can. So if there's anywhere you guys want us to stop by or you think we should check out, comment below. Huge news. We have a week with Alkaline Lodge, January 10th to the 17th up in Hokkaido, Japan. I believe there's still a couple spots left for that. I think it's a pretty like small, intimate group, and we get to just like go rip pow, eat sushi. Hopefully it snows. I mean, it's Japan in January, so that's kind of the place to be. As of right now, that's kind of the plan, you know. I know the YouTube's kind of been all over the place. We've been trying to grow it the last couple years, but this year, yeah, Brandon and I are kind of like teaming up, going all in. You know, we got kind of like that last video, we got the mic set up pretty dialed. We're back on the gimbal. Most easy dog in the game, Brando. So it's gonna be a good year, and then, you know, hopefully fingers crossed for good conditions up in Alaska. And, you know, if everything is lining up, hopefully we're out there living on the glacier come early March. Yeah, my plan's just to never fucking leave. I don't know, we've definitely done a lot, and if you are new to this channel, we're about snowboarding, surfing, eye candy. I kind of film on a whole bunch of different cameras. From some of these videos are iPhone, some are GoPro, some are, you know, Red, some are a little bit more raw, some are done up. But, you know, going back to the academy, it's a lot of my philosophy on like over the last decade of work in the field, what I've learned, how I think about things. Going forward, we're kind of going to finesse this YouTube a little bit and kind of like tie in all the knowledge and all the fun, and hopefully help you guys out and give you a little bit of knowledge and inspo to maybe go out and make something on your own, or, you know, back at home and you're not able to be in the mountains or be outside. Hopefully it puts a smile on your face or gets you a little stoked to maybe go out and make that weekend trip happen or whatever. Yeah, I appreciate all of you guys. I know there's a ton of feedback from the Zeb video. So rad. See how stoked people get on him. That was like a super random situation. I wasn't planning to film him, and then it was just like we did one lap and then it turned into 2 hours. Definitely one of the like most fun, entertaining film sessions like I've had from my point of view in a while. It was really cool also to have Brandon out here for the last 10 days. He basically just came in when it got blue, left when it clouds came back. Perfect score of the first 10 days of the season for him. I think a lot of people have been asking on if I'm running the Bataleon phase binding. I haven't tried it yet because they didn't have it in my size. Like over the last couple years, like if you look back on the channel, there's a couple different board testing videos. I think we might do another one of those like comparison videos up in Mammoth mid-November. Going into this year, I'd say like my boards and the way I'm looking at it is like my main board that I've been riding here, and the end of last year is like the Bataleon Turbo. It's like their stiffest, like kind of race car snowboard. It's definitely for your like higher end, intermediate, advanced rider who like wants something really responsive and stiff. I know that thing can hold up in whatever conditions I put it in. And then kind of like on the opposite end of that is the Bataleon Surfer that I've been like, it's, if I just want to go like mess around and maybe the snow isn't the best conditions or it's a small amount of POW, it's super fun. And like last year I rode my first Couloir follow cam with Brandon. And yeah, it held up in that. I won't lie, I was a little unstable and I was a little terrified. It was just fun riding that board, and it makes like kind of the way you look at the mountain, from my perspective, a little surfy, and it's called the Surfer. Feels like you're like kind of like on a more setback board. My favorite's like riding that thing in like, I don't know, like 30 cms or like a foot of POW, tree runs. It's like super easy to kind of like maneuver because it's set back so far. Like it's got the most 3D of all the Bataleon boards, so it just like literally just floats in powder, and it is super fun in like slush or like windboard terrain where it's like that turbo would maybe have too much like hold or be like too knifey. The Surfer is like a super fun board to ride. We definitely got a bunch of pretty insane runs on that thing last year. Yeah, Mason does have a part we're working on. Not sure when that's going to come out. We're going to put all Brandon's footage together from last year. If you haven't watched the White Raven from Alaska, our trip up there early February last year, go scope that out. Yeah, other than that, dude, we're just wrapping this thing up, going to Alaska next week. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week with a video on everything we did up at Crown last year. Maybe give you a little insight into the condo or something, I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys. We will see you soon.